Hey guys, it's Carolina here from KarolinasKrafts and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be putting together the Bragbook that I shared with you guys how to make the base in a previous video. Today we are going to be doing the paper matting. And again, there is a cutting guide available if you guys want to make the base of the album. And the link to that tutorial will also be in the description box down below. I'm not going to have a cutting guide for the paper matting, but you guys are welcome to follow along. And I'll tell you guys all the measurements as we are putting it together. So it's a fairly easy album. I picked out this paper to use, which is Special Delivery Baby Girl by Echo Park. It is one of their newer baby girl collections or baby collections, and it's just so cute. And you could definitely use a 6x6 paper pad to make this. Now, when I had designed it, I actually was using scraps, but I don't have any more baby scraps left over, so I thought we would use a 6x6 paper pad instead. And how cute! And it's a new one, so it's gonna be great. So let's get started and let's get to putting this together. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is actually grab some rose gold foiled paper, and I got my paper trimmer here. So I'm going to use this rose gold foil paper. This is from Michael's. I'll have a link down below, and I'm going to cut out 4 pieces. So my base measures 6 1/4 tall, which means for the inside, front, and back covers, I do need something a little bit larger. So I'm going to be using the rose gold foil. So I'm cutting this down to 4 7/8. Okay, and I'm gonna need 4 pieces, so 4 7/8 by 6 1/8. So I got my 4 pieces there, and I'm mainly only going to be using that on the inside, front, and back covers. So that's what they're for. All right, let me take out all these pieces. This is my belly band that's going to go there. My waterfall. You know what? Maybe we could do the waterfall. So this is going to go back here, just like that. And let's see. I want something on here. Actually, you know what? I have the sticker sheet. Let me see if there's a cute little like sticker I could put on there. Okay, so I'm thinking I might want to use this cute little sweet baby sticker. So I like this footprint paper. Ooh, or maybe we just want to use, oh, I didn't know there's little things here. So let's see. Dream big, little one. Oh, that's a cute little journal card in here also. That could go in my belly band. Might want to use one of these on the front cover. Okay, we're going to pull those out. Okay, I'm probably not going to use these 2x2s, so I'll probably try to use that back. I love plaid. We're just going to pull out the first 12 sheets. Is that the first 12? No, we got this. Wait, these. All right, these also. Okay. I also like this on a front cover. Can't decide. Ooh, Ooh, I really like these footprints. I really like these. Kind of thinking I want them on here. So these, for the waterfall, you need pieces that measure 3.5 by 3 7/8. So I could actually get, nope, you could only get one out of here. So 3.5 by 3 7/8 wide, so 3.5 tall. I did that right? Okay, yeah, 3.5 by 3 7/8. And then we could have that cute sweet baby sticker there. And I might want to put him onto some gold foil. So we've got this Scrappy here, or the rose gold foil rather. Okay, so let's cut that out. He's cute. All right, I need a background paper. I don't like this one, but I don't want green. Green could go somewhere else. We might just do this one. I don't really love that one, but we're not going to be seeing it that much. So this measures, no, because you know what? We could do a colored background. What if we did do the green? Nope, don't like it. I feel like we should do the plaid. Okay, we're gonna do the plaid. So the plaid piece for this is gonna measure 4 3/4 by 6. So I'm just gonna take this, cut this at 4 3/4. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and glue this down. This is a Barely Art glue that I'm using. I know it's an art glitter glue bottle, but this is Barely Art. I just keep refilling it with my Barely Art glue. All right, so I'm gonna put this down onto that rose gold foil paper. All right, so we got that. This is gonna go down here. However, I am going to corner chomp these and make them look all pretty. So I'm gonna turn that into a scallop border. So I'm using my scallop stub punch, and I'll have that link down below in case you guys wanna get one too. I love it, I use it all the time. Okay, so when I go ahead and glue this down, I'm going to be gluing this down on 3 sides. I'm also going to use my thinner barely art glue with the finer tip. I have to unclog one of my other ones. Somehow it got clogged up. So I'm just gluing this down on the 3 sides. And I showed you guys in the tutorial video, if you guys want to make this a belly band, you could do that. But I'm going to be doing my top kind of tag tuck. So that's, oh, what did I just do? Okay. Get those all stuck down. And you want to make sure that's stuck down really well. So I'm just going to go through all of these. Okay, this is going to get the scallop because I want this right here. Okay, I even might add a little tag tuck behind that. I've been using my scraps to cut out some tags, so this one could live behind there. Or it could live on the side. I think I might like it on the side better. It's cute. Okay, we're gonna keep that. And I don't do a closure on this or anything. You can if you want, but I don't. Maybe I should, I don't know. I mean, I do have this picot ribbon. Oh my gosh, it's like the perfect color for this. It's like a mauve-y. Maybe it's a little bit more purple, but I think this would look so nice. You know what? We're gonna do a ribbon tie closure because why not? I didn't do that on my last one, but we're gonna do it here. So all I'm doing is I'm gonna add in some tape. So this measures 4 inches. So at about 2 inches, I'm gonna have this right here. And then I'm gonna do another one on the bottom. So I'm just kind of lining it up. This ribbon is so cute and delicate, and it's gonna look great here. So I'm just adding a little bit there. I really don't know how long I need to cut this. Probably not even that long, but I'm gonna cut them like that, I guess. And I could have this double-sided tape linked below in case you guys want to get some too. All right, so now we're gonna add this cute little footprint paper. Okay, get that centered. All right, this sweet baby thing, I'm gonna glue on 3 sides. And I'm gonna glue it right here on the side. So he's not centered. Okay, just because I want this cute little tag to go behind it. How adorable, right? Okay, so there's that. I also need to figure out my other papers, so let me just put down this bottom ribbon because I will probably forget if I don't do that. All right, I probably have way too much, but whatever we don't use, we can add to the tag here, and we could add to another tag up top. So there's that. So this paper, again, I don't love this paper, and I feel like we might end up using him here. But let me just see what else I have. I like some of these solids. Like I want to break it up a little bit. And I'm just kind of skipping around because I want to see what else I'm going to be putting here. And then this piece. So I want to use this because why not? So this measures, hold on. So I'm going to need a piece that measures 3.5. I'm using this larger piece, the 4 1/8 by 3 1/8 from the cutting guide. There's another one there, but I'm going to use this one. So I'm going to cut this down to 3.5 wide. Might as well use my scraps here. And I'm cutting the circle off. So this is going to be 2.5 tall, which means that this is no longer going to be 2.5. This is going to be 2 5/8. And I mean, you don't have to do that. You could grab a whole other piece, but I wanted to use the scrap, so why not? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and glue this guy down. So he's gonna go like here. Okay, I am gonna put like a cut apart or something on top of that as well. I'm wondering if this should go next. Maybe we'll do some white, like a white background one first, and then yellow. Where's that paper I don't like? This one. we just need a white background. So this one is going to measure, for this next one, it's going to be 3 1/4 by 4 1/8, I think. Yeah, 3 1/4 by 4 1/8. So 3 1/4. I'm just gonna cut all the way, 4 1/8. Okay, and then I'm gonna do that yellow paper over here. So this one's gonna measure 4 1/4 by 5 1/8, right? Yeah, 4 1/4 by 5 1/8. I'm just paper clipping it for now, just so I could see how the patterns are working together. And then I just need something in the back, like a background paper. So we know that one of these is going to go back there. And I'm thinking we need some kind of pink. Maybe we could do the black. Maybe we could just do this. All right, so this is going to measure 4 3/4 by 6. All right. So I'm going to move this off to the side for a second here. We're going to grab another one of these. Where is my bone folder? Here it is. All right, so this next piece, I could either use this as a belly band or on the outside cover, which I think I'm gonna do this on the spine, so I'm gonna put that aside so I don't use it. But we could do this as the belly band. So let me see where my belly band is. We're gonna be using the 4 7/8 inch one. Oh, this is a little too thin for the belly band. So you have two options. You could either make the belly band thinner or add something under it, whether you want to do the gold foil paper under it or just grab another piece. So it wouldn't be that much thinner, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. Just cut this a little bit thinner. So I need a piece that measures 4 3/4. So let me cut this down to 4 3/4 inch wide, because I'm not about to be wasting scraps. So that will fit perfectly here. And then this measures a little less than 1 1/4. So I'm gonna cut my belly band to a height of 1 3/8. Okay, so this should fit right here. See? So there's different ways that you can work with things in your paper that you have, especially if you don't glue it down just yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the back. Okay, make sure these all still close, which they do. Okay, beautiful. I'm gonna glue the belly band down. My other glue that is clogged has a bit of a teeny bit bigger tip. It's still like a fine tip, but it has a little bit bigger of a tip. And I love it so much better than this tip, but it's clogged and I just need to, like, you know, take some time to unclog it. So this is gonna go here, just like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue these pieces down, these little tabs. And just get this in the center as best as possible. But again, you want to make sure that your edge pieces still close. Beautiful. All right, now I need some other papers, and I'm kind of, I don't know if I like this guy here anymore. I don't know if I do. I might put him on the inside here, and that works fine also. But I feel like now I want something like a lighter pink. So, oh, wait. I could use one of these, or I could use this in the center. No, I don't want to use that in the center, but I could use one of these cut-aparts. I was going to do a sticker, but maybe we could use one of the cut-aparts. This we could probably do in the center. I don't know if I like that either. Ooh. Okay, here's a light pink. I don't like that. I thought a light pink I would like, but maybe, I don't know. Because I wanted a light pink sticker. I think we're gonna keep it. I think we're gonna go with how it was gonna be. Because I wanted this sticker that says babies are tiny miracles sent from heaven. I think. Unless this one that says little one fits. Oh, I think that one might fit actually. Let me put this back. Ooh, that fits. And he's gonna get a gold outline. As much as I hate fussy cutting, I sure fussy cut a lot, especially when I'm on camera for some reason. Okay, so that's gonna go right here. All right, so I need to cut out the back pieces. So I think this guy, he's thick enough, he could go here. So again, this is gonna measure 2.5 by 3.5. So I'm just gonna cut that scrap down. Okay, so he's gonna go here. And if you wanna punch these corners too and like make a scallop punch, you could do that. Then I need something here. What was this guy? 3.25 by 4 1/8. And you could use solid papers on the backs of these also. I'm also trying to think of like what I'm gonna put on the front cover right now. So I didn't even take that into consideration. Oh wow, I don't have 2 of those out. I guess I took out an extra. Yeah, I did not take that into consideration. And I still need the waterfall. I think we're about to do some solid pink. So I have some solids. This is the blush cardstock from Michaels. But I need some of that paper for the waterfall, so I think we're gonna add some solids. So what is this gonna be? This is gonna be 3.5, no, 3.25 by 4 1/8. And then this one, 4 1/4 by 5 1/8. Yeah. All right. Okay, so I think that's what we're gonna do there. I think that looks cute. And all right, we have that solid. So I think I'm just trying to think if I want to round these corners with a stub punch. And I kind of feel like I do. So I'm gonna start taking these off. Here's the scallop. Okay, so this first one is gonna get glued down. Okay, this guy also with the scallop. All right, so this one, I'm actually not gonna glue that down just yet. That's gonna be the last one I do. I mean, I could do one of these, but I'm not gonna glue down the inside just yet, and you guys are gonna see why. Okay, and then this last one, they're all gonna get the scallop. Okay, so we got this guy here. Okay, so that's gonna go like that. Let me get this glued down. All right, so the reason I didn't glue down this other kind of pink photo mat behind this is because we need to add in our little closure. I mean, if you're gonna do a magnet, which you totally could, you could do a magnet. I'm gonna be doing this cute little thing. So I need that, and I need a brad. So I'm gonna pull out a gold brad that I have. Yeah, I guess we gotta do gold. I don't have rose gold, so gold it is. And in order to keep this closed, I need this to kind of like go right here. And hold on. So probably like here somewhere. Yeah. So I'm just gonna poke a hole with this little pointy tool all the way through. Then I'm gonna put my photo thing on top of that. Get my brad. And then you wanna like open the brad on the back so it stays put. And that is my cute little closure right there. How adorable, right? So now on the backhand side, I'm gonna put down a piece of tape, which I always do, to make sure that stays. And then I could put down this photo mat. So cute, right, you guys? So there's that, and there we go. So now we need to worry about the rest of the waterfall over here. So you know what, I don't need my punch anymore. I'm gonna put that away, get a little cleaned up in here. We do need something in the center here, some kind of paper. So we could either go with this, or you know what, maybe we could, oh, I don't know. I kind of feel like we need to do the clouds, so it has a little, like it's something different that I haven't used yet. And then I guess we could use this one on the front cover. So I'm going to use the back of the plaid in the center here because we need something. And I'm going to cut him down to be a height of 6 1/8. So although this is 6-inch paper, or like 6 by 6 paper pad, we're going to cut by 6 1/8 because this doesn't have a hole. So we can get away with that. That way I'm not going to have to use gold on the center here. I've used gold plenty of other spots, and this does have to be a little shorter. So this is, we're going to need a piece that's like 1 1/8. Oops. I don't know what this one is. This is a little bit bigger than 1 1/8. So we're just going to cut down a little bit. A little strip, and that's gonna fit in the center here. Now before you glue it down, just do like a little dry fit, put it in there and see if that closes. It's not sticking up. It is perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and glue that down. Now you guys were asking me if I could do a center page. And you guys were asking in the project share video, and I wasn't going to do one. But now that I'm actually looking at this, actually, you know what? I want to wait until I do the ribbon tie closure, because I know like this side is going to bulk up a little bit when I add in some photo mats and things behind the, in the belly band. But you might actually be able to get away with adding a center page. So I guess we'll see. This is looking so cute though already, you guys. I'm loving it. Okay, so we need, I think I might want to do the green here. How big are these? I think I could only get one from each page, right? Yeah, 3.5 by 3 7/8. But you know what? That means we're gonna have a lot of leftover. Oh, I like that down there. No, maybe, yeah, I do. But I also like that pink. All right, I got my pages. So 3.5 by 3 7/8. Okay, so I got all of my waterfall pieces, and I'm just gonna, oh wait, I do need that corner punch still. So my stub punch, I need to stub punch all of these. I did the wrong side. Oh no. Oh my goodness, that still works. Okay, you could go over the stub punch with the scallop and it's not dead. Oh my god, thank goodness. That would have not been fun. I would have needed a whole other new paper if that didn't work. All right, so I got all those pieces, and now we're just gonna get to gluing them down. So I wanted this one first. All right, guys, so we have all of that done. Now we got to do in between the waterfall. We just got to kind of cover that up a little bit. So I'm gonna need a piece that measure. Why do I keep grabbing that? It's gonna be by 3 7/8 and approximately a half. I know I do want to use some of this yellow. I think that's gonna just make it pop a little bit. So that's wide enough. So let me cut this down to 3 7/8. And it's gonna be like a little bit less than a 1/2 inch. I'll be able to get 2 out of this one. Okay, so that's gonna fit perfectly there and here, and I need 2 more. So let's go 3 7/8. And like I said, it's a little bit less than 1/2 inch. Okay, and those fit perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these glued down. And then we still gotta work on the cover, but I used up most of the paper that I had pulled. I don't wanna grab the other 12 sheets. I like trying to get 2 projects from each half out of it. I mean, yeah, there's something else I can make with it too if I get down to 6 sheets. But I wanna, because I might wanna just make another one of these. They're so cute, these little Bragbooks. But actually, I might not even have enough for like all the other pieces. Like I still want to add the tag behind the waterfall. I want to, I gotta add in all the journal cards and booklets behind the belly band. But if we do add another page, then we are going to have to pull additional papers. All right, so that looks good. And then we could tie this up. We're going to cut off whatever extra we have. I'm not like a good, like that's not that tight, but I'm not a good ribbon tie or closure person. All right, hold on. I feel like if I do like a double loop, that will come out better, but I don't want to do a double loop. This is just easier this way. All right, as long as we have the bow going side to side. All right, we have some extra here. Got some extra here. We don't need all that. Okay, so this guy could get some ribbon in here. And I'm gonna use my teeny tiny attacher. It's like a little stapler by Tim Holtz. So I'm just gonna use that there. And this is gonna be the larger one for the larger tag that we gotta do. Which, actually, the larger tag could probably be the star. Or it could be any of these papers if they're non-directional. Like it could be this onesie. It could even be this pink paper, which Might be better. Let me see what's gonna go in here. So then we could probably have, they're gonna be small little flip outs, but I'm gonna include some of these 3x4 cards in here. Okay, so I think this pink one is what I want to do for the tag. So let's get a black piece first. That's too small. I'm trying to use scraps. All right, so I have this scrap piece right here. So let's go with the tag being, let's say 5 1/4 by 3 1/4. So 5 1/4 by 3 1/4, and let's see if this fits first. That's like gonna fit perfectly in there. I'm even gonna make him a little, oh my god, now I can't get him out. Okay. I'm gonna make him a little bit shorter. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I do. I'm gonna do 5 1/8. So 5 1/8 by 3 1/4. But I don't know if this is large enough for that. No, it's not. So what was the point in that? I don't know. Okay, so this guy has to be, because we have to get this piece off. So he's going to be a little bit less than 2 1/2. And this is going to be by 5 inches. So this has to be one line slightly larger than 2 1/2. Okay, so that's going to fit there. And I need something that's going to go on the backhand side. So we'll probably do a solid piece of pink cardstock. I'm sure I have a scrap in here. Here we go. So what was it? I think it was one less than 2 1/2. By 5 1/8. Nope, by 5 for the layering piece. Yep, that's the same size. So I'm gonna try to use my my punch here, and I think we could do that. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead, line those two papers up, put this in there, make sure it's lined up in the back, and punch. And we got a beautiful scalloped tag. I could have that link down below. You guys know I use it often. It's like one of the staples that you need. And actually on top of that, I'm gonna grab my other punch. So this is my corner punch, 1/4 inch and 1/2 inch, and I'm gonna do a 1/4 inch on the bottoms. This is just gonna help it slide in even better. And that means I need a 1/4 inch down there. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this stuck down. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and fussy cut this. And if you guys want pre-made tags, I do have some listed in my Etsy shop where you guys could get them with a white layering piece. You get all that, and then you could still use the white layering piece to cut out your patterned paper. And I'm going to also try to figure out how to get the SVG file for those. But basically, they look like this. So I have a bunch already pre-cut out for me. So there's 3 different sizes. And you could get them with the hole or without the hole. So I have that one. I've got like this larger size, and you could get them all black without a layering piece if you want. I think it's easier to just have it with the layering piece, but whatever. And then this is a large one, and I love to use all those different sizes. However, for this one, I just needed something longer, so I couldn't use one of those, but I do use those other ones often. You guys have seen them plenty of times in my albums as well. Okay. And then I'm gonna put an eyelet through this. So let me just punch out that hole. I got my crocodile. And my eyelet, which again is gold. Okay, so that's what that tag looks like. And I don't think this is gonna fit. It's not gonna fit in order for me to tie around it. So I'm just gonna cut out another piece, because what I need is both of these to go through. And then loop it through the hole, kind of like that, except I did it backwards. So this way, loop it through this way. No, no, no. Oh my goodness, now what did I do? Okay. There we go. So now you have this tag. Super cute. Cut off the edges, make them look nicer. And then this is gonna live back here. And it's gonna peek out a little bit. Now I think I need to glue this down a little because this ribbon isn't wanting to stay so well on here. So I think I'm gonna glue it down just a little bit. Okay, hopefully that stays attached and that just lives back there. All right, so now let's start working on what's gonna go in the belly band. Actually, wait, don't I need to figure out still the cover? Wow, I have like no paper left. This is what I got. I mean from the 12 sheets, but like that, and then I have these 3 sheets with the cut aparts. So yeah, okay. What am I gonna put on my cover? I guess we could use this and that. Split them up with something in between. And then we could use one of these on the back that I don't end up using. Okay, I kind of wanted this journal card, but I don't know. Because if I use one of these for the back, that would be good. This one would be nice in the belly band because it has the 2x2s. And then I could have some of these in the back. But then I really liked this background pattern. Wait a second. Oh, I was supposed to use one of these for the spine. Oh no, we have another piece. Okay. Or we could still use this on the back. Use these as the cut aparts. But I really like this saying. Nope, we're gonna use this one, and we're gonna use this one. This one is gonna go on the back cover, I think, or for now, we'll just leave it. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna separate these cut aparts. These are just so cute. Okay, and then I'm gonna separate this one. Okay, so on the front cover, what do I want to do? Welcome to the world, little one. I think we gotta do our front cover first right now before we do anything else, just so we could see what we have left over. So I got this piece. I think I do want this. So we need to cut this to be 4 3/4 inches wide. So I'm gonna cut off the extra here. And this needs to be 4 3/4. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about that little hole just yet. So this could go either way, which is nice. And then I think I kind of want the hearts on the bottom. Cut him at 4 3/4. And this could go either way as well. And then I'm thinking we could use some of the green stripes. Okay, and cut that at 4 3/4. And I'm not really measuring this out. It's just gonna be whatever fits. And this guy, we're gonna rip a little, do that little ripping technique. Gonna go right in between, and that's perfect. So I'm gonna put some tape down. I'm still gonna do some stitching around here. So put this guy down. Okay, I do need a little bit of glue under here just so that stays put. I'm going to be stitching but along the outside. And then this guy needs to be glued down, so I'm just not going to put glue on the very outside because again that's going to get stitched down. But for now I need him stuck down to here. Look how cute my cover is already. And then we could decide what we want on the cover. So either this one, You're Such a Sweet Bundle of Joy, or Welcome to the World. And I think I like the baby girl one the most. Let me get another scrap of my foil paper. So I'm going to cut my foil paper to be 3 1/8 by 4 1/8. And this should fit this cut apart. Because that's going to go on the cover like that. Beautiful. And I don't know, do I want around the corner? Do I want to make a scallop corner? I never done that on like a cover. No, maybe I don't, because I'll probably put some flowers or something. No, we're gonna leave them plain. So I'm just gonna add some tape onto there, because these are still gonna get stitched. And I feel like this top is a little too long. I'm gonna trim off just a hair. Okay. All right, so that's my front cover. This is now gonna be my back cover, because that's what I have left. So 4 3/4 by, is it 6, right? Yeah, 6 inches. Okay, so that's gonna go on the back of that piece. And again, we'll be stitching all the way around. So this one is some little hearts. And then we need a spine. So here's a scrap. Will this fit on my spine? Too big. So this needs to be like 1 1/8 by 6 1/8. So 6 1/8 by 1 1/8. Okay, so he's gonna fit there. And you know what? He looks great just like that. But I think I'm gonna put the little footprints. And I'm gonna cut him down to 1 inch and 6 inches. All right, so for this guy, we're just gonna put a little bit of glue, and we're gonna stitch along the outside. So I'm not going to show you guys how I stitch in this video. I do have another video where I do show you guys that, so I'll link it down below. But yeah, I'm going to go stitch this and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back with my stitched on kind of covers. On the back here, I'm just going to use my bone folder to kind of press down on the stitching so that it can adhere better. It just makes it a little bit flatter. And this is actually a first time where I stitched the cut apart to the cover. I normally glue that on after, but that worked really well, with the exception of my needle getting sticky, because there was obviously tape here and here. But it did work well. So next time I just gotta be more strategic about where I put my tape if I'm gonna be sewing that cut apart to the cover. I do want a ribbon tie closure, so I gotta see what I have in my stash for a ribbon here. I have the cutest ribbons for this paper collection. This is great. So I have this one. This one just says, "It's a girl." How cute. And like, what are the chances I had everything that kind of matched? I didn't go out and buy anything. So that's a nice surprise. Like even the picotte edge ribbon, that matched really nicely. So here, I'm gonna put a piece of tape at 3 1/8, so like in the middle of like 3 1/8 ish. And I'm gonna peel that back, add this. Okay, and I want this to be about 10 inches before I cut it off. So we'll do a little after 10 inches where it says it's a girl. And then the same thing with the back. So again, adding a piece of tape. And this one has to be facing that same way. Okay, so right here. Okay, so putting tape down so that stays in place. All right, and now I'm gonna put down tape onto my covers. So I usually do this tape all the way around, and then I do wet glue. I just really want to make sure that the stitching part sticks down. And I'm only going to add the 2 here. I guess we'll add in a 3rd. I normally do 1 diagonal, but because I stitched on it, I'm just trying to make sure that one adheres nicely. This is the spine. This is what I normally do, just like 1 diagonal piece. Okay, so go ahead and get those all burnished and stuck down. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of make this flat. This is my cover. Take this tape off. Okay, like I said, I just want to make sure it's all stuck down very well. Okay, I'm gonna put down the spine. kind of like to do this one like this. Okay. And then the back side. And then my logo stamp usually goes down here. I'm kind of wondering if I want this on pink though, like on a scrap of pink. So I'm gonna take my stamp. I'm just gonna stamp it onto here, and then I'm gonna die cut this out with a little circle punch. So 1 second. Okay, so how cute is that? I think I like the pink so much better. All right, that's gonna go down here. Beautiful. So now we've got our whole entire album. I'll probably add some flowers or something to the front cover here, but then I just need some things that go in here. So we're gonna make some little booklets and things like that to go in there. So I'm just grabbing some more scraps that I have here, some black scraps. I don't think we're gonna use any of these little things. But I really don't have much left from this collection, which is nice. All right, I have 3 kind of photo mat things. And you know what? We could probably, maybe this yellow one, the bundle of joy. Gonna cut that out because this might be able to go nicely on the pocket. Like, you could put that on the pocket just like that, right? Isn't that cute? And I'll probably add him onto some gold first. Where'd my scissors go? Have you guys seen my scissors? Oh, here they are. Found them. All right. So I'm gonna cut this out, leaving a little bit of that rose gold foil border. And then this could go right here. And I'm actually gonna glue him down on 3 sides, because that could be another little tag tuck spot. Okay, so we glued that down on 3 sides, and then these guys, so some scraps. I got this bigger one. I'm gonna cut him down to 3 1/8 by 8 1/4. Okay, I need a few of those. I just don't know if these are big enough. This one we're gonna do the other way. So we're gonna cut him down to 4 1/8. Just going with what scraps I have. And this is gonna need to be 3 1/4, sorry, 6 1/4. So that one will score differently. And what can we fit from here? Is this 4 1/8? Nope. All right, I do need wait, how about this one? Nope, that's not gonna work either. All right, I'm gonna need another scrap. Okay, no more large enough scrap pieces, but we'll do this one. That will measure 3 1/8 by, should be 8 1/4. Okay. Then I'm just gonna take my scoreboard, and these that measure 3 1/8 by 8 1/4, I'm gonna score at 4 1/8. So I did 2 of those. And then this other one, that's 4 1/8 by 6 1/4, we're gonna score at 3 1/8 on the 6 1/4 inch side. So just a way to use up those scraps. Now where's my bone folder? Here we go. All right, we're gonna need some white scraps next. So I have this piece, and we could cut out some 3x4 photo mats. And I don't want to cut into another white paper, so we're gonna do one photo mat in pink. Because that's the scraps that I have. Okay, so now I'm ready to glue these all down. So I think this one will get the pink, or no, the white one. The white one's gonna get the pink. Okay. So I'm gonna glue these down. Okay, so we're just gonna stick that in there. Okay, here's the next cut apart. And this belly band could fit a lot because it is gusseted. So I'm just staggering them a little bit in there. And then here's the last one. And if you wanted to scallop the corners on this, you could have also done that. I generally don't usually on these like little booklets. Sometimes I might do like a rounded corner, but even that is pretty rare. Okay, so that's this booklet. And that lives in here. And you could add like a photo, like a stopper down here and put like a sticker here onto like some foam or chipboard or whatever. I think this is fine just like that. And then because I left that little guy open in the center, you could add in a cute little tag in there. How cute. Let's add in a couple of tags. I don't know, they're just little and they're cute, so why not? And I have another scrap here, so hold on. Yeah, we could use these. Okay, and I'm just going to use the tiny Tim Holtz stapler. Okay. And again, I'm losing my scissors. Here they are. Okay, so that's that one. Let's do one more. Okay, so then we have that one. There we go. And then these fold up just like that. You have your closure. Perfect. And see, I would not add much more to this. This is gonna fill up when you add photos. I mean, I guess you technically still can add a photo in like a page in between, but I feel like it's gonna bulk up a lot once you add photos, and it's already gonna kind of look like that. So I'm not going to, but that is everything, you guys. I just need to decorate the front cover. So I'll probably do like a project share video of this and post it at a later date as well once I do finish it. But that is everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope the process video was helpful. And you guys saw how I kind of put it all together. And I love how it turned out. It's really stinking cute. I love these little tags. How adorable, right? Okay, so that is everything. Hope you guys have a good day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next crafty video. Talk to you soon. Bye.